Today's science lesson, just to recap, we passed out the vines. We talked about a couple different things. Kids have magnifying glasses and they're looking at the vines. And then my question was, what was the purpose of the leaves? One person talked about how plants provide food for us, and the leaves are things people eat. But sometimes people also eat stems, because celery, our celery's still back there. Celery is a stem, and we can eat that. Sometimes we eat roots. How many people eat carrots? That is the part of the carrot plant that grows underground, and that's the part that you eat. And then I called on a student back here who said, what is the purpose of leaves for a plant? Could you repeat that one more time?
Leaves, their purpose is they're the only part of the plant that actually takes in the sunlight to provide food for the plant.
Yeah. I respectfully disagree. Sometimes stems.
They do?
Yeah, in some plants. I know, mind blowing, right? But it is true.
Exactly.
There is a chemical word. Oh, great. Yes? Yes.
Aaron is going to be picked up at the ramp today.
Okay. I tried to pause it in time, but it didn't happen. Okay. So does anybody know the scientific word of the process where a plant turns sunlight into food? Starts with a C, H. It's the chemical inside of the plant. I'll write it down. Has anybody ever seen this word before? Oh, I know there's people in this room that have seen this word before, and they could actually read it if they were paying attention. Do you know what it is?
Chlorophyll.
Yep. I pointed in one direction. I expected a girl to answer, but I had two people answer at once. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is what the green thing is in the leaves. Now, at the end of the summer season, we turn into fall. What do you see happens with leaves?
They turn colors.
They turn different colors. Chlorophyll happens to be green. And if the plants are still getting sunlight, getting the food from the sun, they have chlorophyll in the leaves still. But in the wintertime, they go dormant, which means they go to sleep. They go like all relaxed, and they get all cold and chilly for the winter. And then they come back in the spring, and it warms up, and then the leaves grow green again, right? When the chlorophyll comes out, that's when you see the real color of the actual tree. So if the leaves are yellow, or the leaves are orange, or the leaves are red, or the leaves are green, that's the real color of the leaves of that plant. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
It's just cool. Unless, of course, it's getting too much water. Sometimes leaves turn yellow and they die, or stuff like that. Okay. I'm going to call on somebody with a raised hand and a quiet voice. We're going to record your observations in your journals. This paper needs to get glued into your journal. Okay, while I'm passing out papers, you may talk.
So the reason chlorophyll falls out during how leaves turn colors is when the pollination or the I forgot what it's called in the air. I just said it, but the
Pollination does not happen with leaves.
no,
It happens with
See, I think there's the one below.
That's a good question. I'm just going to keep teaching because I'm worried about the time. We're going to record observation in the journals. Leaves usually spread out along the stems in ways that catch the most sunlight. Notice how the leaves are attached to the stem so that they keep out of the shade of other leaves. Some leaves grow opposite each other like a mirror image. So one leaf is here on the stem and it's exactly on the opposite side of the same stem. Some of the leaves grow in a staggered zigzag pattern. And some leaves grow in a circle. So like here's your stem and it's like a spiral staircase.
Yeah.
It goes around the stem. What type of leaves are these? It's going to be this one, or this one. So you get to choose this one or this one. Oh, wait. Undo that. Or that one. Or that one. So my question is, which one? Yellow, blue, or pink? Yes, gentleman in red.
I need a magnifying glass because I can't take it.
Well, sometimes when you're not here, it's that way. Okay. So, yes, sir, with a hand up.
To be honest, I think it's the purple one because
You think it goes in one point and it goes all the way
well,
around?
not all the way around, but if you look, it does kind of wrap around a little bit. Because my bottom leaf on the stem
Oh, the stem of the bottom leaf kind of goes around.
on the one I have, but like it's not the only leaf on here, but it like grows on one side, but then it wraps around and then it comes out on the other side. But it's not wrapping around like and like it's about staircase, but it still is wrapping around like a little. It's not wrapping around 360 degrees.
No, it's not exactly.
But it still is wrapping.
Well, this one right here has two stems coming out of the same point, which is kind of different. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, I see purple.
Anybody have any other thoughts? Because I have not heard from anyone else.
Wow, you heard from me.
Well, which one do you think it is? Yellow, blue? Raise your hand. How many people think it's yellow? They grow opposite each other. One on one side of the stem, one on the other. Okay, good, because it's not yellow. How many people think blue? Zigzag. One here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. So it's like this. How many people think it goes in the circle? Oh, so most of you agree with the gentleman who spoke just a minute ago. That most of you agree. Huh, that's interesting. I always thought it was blue.
What?
Because if you look, the stem is here on this side, and then you look, the next leaf down is here. But you probably can't tell because they died. By the time we finally got to science, they died. Okay, well, that's all we have today.